All right, welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily, where you subscribe for a video on cryptocurrency every day. My name's Austin. Today I want to share with you the latest news in cryptocurrency and talk about 3 specific altcoins that have the potential to be life-changing. Now, I am not a registered financial advisor. This video today has nothing to do with price. When I say life-changing, I'm talking about cryptocurrencies that are really aiming to help people, and we're actually seeing real-world progress. Today we're going to talk about Benchmark Protocol, Cardano, and much, much more. So, like always, check the timestamps down below in the video description, leave a like, and let's jump in. Starting with Cardano. Africa's huge potential could be the key to mass adoption of crypto. And it's true. Whoever gets the people gets mass adoption. And breaking news, even though some of this was leaked a few weeks ago, Cardano Africa Special, IOG, Input Output Global, the development firm behind Cardano, partners with World Mobile to connect over 250,000 people in Africa. And notice how Cardano isn't going after the well-off countries. Their goal is to connect the unconnected. So bring blockchain technology to the people that really could use it. So eventually the goal is to roll this out in all of Africa. But initially, the partners, Cardano and World Mobile, will focus their efforts on Zanzibar and Greater Tanzania. And they will use a unique approach to provide an internet connection to people in the region with renewable energy. So not only are they offering the people of Africa self-sovereignty and finally the opportunity to be your own bank, they're also keeping it green. Based on the Input-Output Global Atala Prism solution, the partners will build a network of nodes on top of Cardano's blockchain infrastructure. So ADA, the token, will be used, and specifically, the network will be leveraged by business owners who will operate as a local relays to provide affordable local internet connection. To access it, users can subscribe via Atala Prism, thus they will gain access to digital banking, healthcare, and essential services. Give me your thoughts down below in the comments section. Yes, most of us are into crypto to make a little money, hopefully, but seeing how much potentially crypto could help people, that's where I want to be. Cardano could connect over 700 million people in Africa. The partnership has set the goal of bringing thousands of clients by Q1 of next year, 2022. However, their ultimate goal is to connect more than half of the population to vital services such as education, banking and finance, healthcare, and others. Now, I will leave you with this, a direct quote about this venture from founder of Cardano, Charles Hoskinson. "We see blockchain as a powerful force for social good. Through our digital ID solution, Atala Prism, people who were previously unable to verify their identity, complicating and often preventing access to vital services like healthcare, will now be able to do so. Atala Prism will also allow citizens to provide backup copies of important documents like qualifications or property ownership documents, which can allow returning refugees to claim their homes." Very cool to see. Cardano, the next 5-10 years, definitely a sleeping giant to watch. Let's keep going. Next up, let's talk about Benchmark Protocol and their MARK token. Benchmark Protocol, plain and simple, is a rebase token that's meant to be the most uncorrelated asset in the world. The Benchmark token, MARK, is a supply elastic, so always changing, collateral utility designed to inject liquidity during periods of high volatility in correlation with global equities markets. Interesting. Now, Benchmark is a partner of the channel. I want to tell you about the recent news, why they make today's list, and in 90 seconds or less, what is a rebase token and how is Benchmark Protocol different? A rebase or price elastic token is designed in a way that the circulating token supply adjusts, increases or decreases automatically according to a token's price fluctuations. So rebase tokens are somewhat akin to stablecoins in the sense that they both have price targets. So it's meant to offer stability. And while the price per token really won't change that much at any given time, the supply will. It'll constantly change. and the amount of tokens you hold will also fluctuate with it. Rebases do not dilute existing token holders. Think of it as owning a fixed percentage of the network rather than a fixed amount of tokens. And this is what's interesting. This is what makes rebase tokens unique. I guess now what we have to ask ourselves is, what is the price pegged to? And how is Benchmark aiming to be more uncorrelated, offer more stability than other competing rebase tokens? Well, the supply adjusts based on volatility indexes, specifically CBOE's VIX. Now, VIX, many of you have probably heard of it, very well-respected index in the traditional world, used by the Chicago Board Options Exchange, CBOE, and the protocol is rule-based, so it will add or subtract liquidity to stay stable with the target metric. Now, what is SDR, the target metric? Check this out. The MARK token augments supply based on the special drawing rights SDR. Now, this is something that's used by the IMF, heavily respected, and the SDR is a basket of international reserve assets. So it's weighted heaviest in USD, followed by the euro, then the Chinese yuan, Japanese yen, and the Great British pound. Interesting. Benchmark is saying that if the world ever goes to crap, we're going to need liquidity. And we're going to need liquidity from something that is truly uncorrelated. The DeFi space needs a collateral utility that retains its efficiency and increases inherent baseline liquidity during periods of high volatility. Okay, give me your thoughts on Benchmark protocol or just rebase tokens in general down below in the comment section. The reason that Benchmark protocol makes today's list is they are officially rolling out their peer-to-peer marketplace. They're on Ethereum, they'll be on Binance, and they continue to keep expanding. And what is this new Benchmark protocol marketplace? The marketplace will launch as a peer-to-peer, lender-driven exchange for cryptocurrency loan offerings. So borrowers will be able to choose from an array of different loan structures and receive a loan proportional to the collateral provided. And obviously, it's not just Cake, although Cake is now whitelisted. Chainlink, another altcoin that will be in this marketplace. Upon launch, the Link community will be able to diversify their strategy to earn yield by loaning out their Link on the marketplace. Terms are fully customizable and no registration required. And this goes for all altcoins in the marketplace. Why this matters to you as a MARK hodler is because this is the first use case for a rebasing token. They have a fully public team, even some advisors you may recognize. They are fully audited, which I like. The last thing that I want to mention that I found interesting is something called the Press, which is Benchmark's own yield farming platform. And for example, you can pair MARK with USDC or MARK with ETH, and I think they give off like 200 or 300% APY. Check on that, link down below. So that is Benchmark. Give me your thoughts down below. The next altcoin making news that could truly be life-changing for a lot of people is Chainlink. Chainlink has just partnered with the UNICEF Innovation Fund to support blockchain-enabled applications in emerging markets. As you know, Chainlink has something called Chainlink Community Grant Program, which aims to provide financial resources to the many development teams and researchers building a more functional, accessible, and socially impactful Chainlink network. So it gives money to teams/projects that not only are aiming to help the world, but also can benefit and support the growing network of Chainlink. And this is what Chainlink had to say. As part of our social impact initiative centered around our mission of creating a more economically fair world using smart contracts, we actively support projects that share this goal of applying cryptographically enforced systems in a manner that is driven less by vague brand promises and more by the value that institutions and individuals actually provide. And now they're working with UNICEF. We're excited to award a grant to support the UNICEF Innovation Fund, a pooled fund designed to finance startups building early-stage, open-source technology that addresses key global challenges. Very bullish to see, and the Chainlink Community Grant will go towards supporting the startups building blockchain-based solutions that UNICEF works with by offering funding, mentorship, and access to our expertise. Give me your thoughts on this down below. I like this because it not only benefits the world, potentially changes lives, but also it's benefiting Chainlink as well because they are providing the Oracle solutions to these blockchain-based solutions. Okay, that is the video. My name's Austin. See you tomorrow. Hit like. Hit like.